G'day kids, all right, let's get into it. So what we're looking at here, we're going to have a look at how to do a headstand. So that's when you're upside down on your head, not a handstand because they can be a little bit tougher, but you can progress from there from a headstand. So a couple of things to understand with this before we even get into it. One, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to fall over. That is good. That's what I want. Because every time you do that, what's happening is your body's learning what it has to do so that it can stand up straight and not fall over. There's a lot of muscles that have got to be moved here, so it's a little bit tricky. So push through, persevere, keep going, and do not give up until you get this. I'm really, really excited to see you guys when we get back to class, how well you can do this. I'm just tucking this in so my shirt doesn't fall out while we're doing it. Right, so a couple of important things that we need to nail when we're doing this. Let's have a look. Okay, so when we're down like this, what we're going to do is we're going to make a triangle, boom, boom, like that. But our hands are going to be the back edge of the triangle, and our head's going to be the top, so like that. So boom, bang, and that's going to go on the ground. So my hands go like this, my head's going to go in front of my hands, boom, about there. Okay, so I'm going to do that side on so you guys have got a better view. So my hands go here, my head goes in front of my hands. Now, my knees, I'm going to bounce up. I'm pushing hard through my head. Put my knees on top of my arms like that. What I'm going to do is just balance there for a little bit. See how it goes. So this is your first step. That's where I want you to get to start with. Okay, so that's the first step. If you can do that and balance there for about 10 seconds, cool, we can start looking at the next step. The second step is starting to see if we can get those hands up. So, triangle base again. Triangle base. Hands at the bottom, head at the top, knees come on top of my elbows, and I'm balancing, and I'm fine there. What I'm then going to do is push through my hands and my head, and I lift my toes up nice and straight. And here, I just control my breathing, nice and steady, nice and controlled. And when I'm ready, slowly bring my knees down, onto my elbows, control, feet down, and up. Your head will feel a little bit like I'm probably very red at the moment, which is completely fine, it's completely normal. So that's how we do this, right? I'll show you from the front. There, just very cool. I'll show you on 45, so you get an angle here. So arms about shoulder width apart, so shoulder width about this wide. Boom, out, down. Head goes in front, knees on top, balance. Once I get that, then I push my hands into the ground, push hard through my arms, squeeze my belly, and legs go up straight. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the belly. And then when I'm ready, knees come down very slowly, push my hands into the ground, always squeezing the belly. And up we come. And that's how we do a headstand. So I want you guys to do that. If you're falling over and all that, it's all good. Don't worry. When you're doing this, please make sure there's not things that you're going to fall into. So I've got a space here so that I can work. So I don't want you to do it where there's a cabinet or where there's a shelf or a trophy or something that you can fall into and hit. Don't do that. There needs to be a lot of space around you so you can fall over and not hurt yourself. Very, very important. So when you're doing this, ask your parents, just make sure it's okay that you do it in that space, or go and do it outside. That's completely fine as well. But I look for, if your head's getting a little bit sore, I've got mats here, so it's okay. If your head's a little bit sore, you can get a pillow and just put your head on top of a pillow, and that can help as well. All right, try it out. If you want to send me videos back of you guys doing it, that'd be awesome. But I want to do that first lesson that we get back after these two online sessions. So make sure we're getting those headstands done. Practice, practice, practice. If you're falling over, it's cool. And maybe challenge your parents. See if your parents can do it with you. Sorry guys, I threw you in the deep end there. But give it a crack, see how it goes. And yeah, keep me posted. Cheers guys. Have fun with it.